You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph. Blazing Trails, Part 1. When Paul wrote to the Galatians, he said this in chapter 6, verse 9, so let's not allow ourselves to get fatigued doing good. At the right time, we will harvest a good crop if we don't give up or quit. At the right time. It actually doesn't say when that time will be. People would say to me often, well, I've tried praying, but it hasn't worked. Well, is it your time or God's time? It says here that there will be a harvest, but that may not even come in our lifetime. If we don't quit, it ends with. That doesn't mean that we leave and join some sort of a gang or rob banks or get into some sort of a dark lifestyle. It usually means that we give up on the inside. Perhaps we've become followers of Christ in a nominal sense, a churchy sense. Too busy for really following him with work and family and sport. All the good reasons, but possibly we develop a language of disappointment. It says in Isaiah, they that wait upon the Lord, will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not be weary and walk and not faint. There is a universal principle involved here. Naturally speaking, if a person wants something in the future that's truly great, then there is of necessity a requirement to give up many things they could have now. And that's in order to gain that great prize that they dream about obtaining one day. For example, sports people. And we can look at many top examples. The years of sacrifice they make in the swimming pool or in the gymnasium or in just practicing. People like Lydia Ko and Valerie Adams, her brother Steven Adams, in the NBA, the All Blacks, on the list can go. Because they want that great prize, they give up many things now. There's a great ad in recent times that I want to talk about. You see, we live in a world that can't wait. Patience is scarce. We want it now, instantism. They had a interesting ad that I talked about where they put a chocolate in front of a whole lot of little kids. And they said to them, you can eat it now, but that's all it will be. But if you wait and not eat it now, there'll be more of these. And they videoed them. They had it was very funny. They had kids that were trying to steal someone else's, and they were just wanting to try and lick it or something like that. Some of them just ate it straight away. The interesting thing here is that a few years ago they actually did some research on kids in a similar situation using marshmallows, and there were 4-year-olds left in the room with them, and they were told that there'd be a much greater benefit if they waited a bit. The idea was to test which kids could delay their gratification. The researchers wrote up the results, dividing them into the grab the marshmallows now group and the other group who waited. They tracked the kids, get this, for 25 years, and the results were astounding. The kids who exercised restraint grew up more socially competent, more confident, and were better decision makers. They had higher self-esteem, fewer anger problems, and were more able to persevere than the other group. They even became better students. Sadly, those who grabbed the marshmallows immediately had more relational problems and were even more likely to end up in jail. The real principle here, and it's a principle of the kingdom of God, if you refuse to give up, if in your lifetime continue to put off what you could be doing or even could have, great is your reward in heaven. And great is the reward for the many that you pour your life into in your lifetime. God bless you.